New audio has just surfaced in the Nolan Wells case, and some chilling words are grabbing everyone's attention. You killed him. Is he really dead? Those moments are now fueling even more questions about Nolan's final moments and whether the timeline we've heard publicly tells the whole story. Let's break it down.
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our village pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership. Hey, up! Shut the fuck up!
As a professional audio engineer with experience in dialogue editing, dialogue cleanup, sound design, and post-production, I decided to work on that CTO call using traditional audio processing techniques rather than relying on any AI voice separation or AI enhancement. My goal was pretty much to preserve as much of the original recording as possible while making the quieter dialogue and background audio easier to hear. So I basically used techniques such as subtractive EQ, compression, gain adjustments, noise reduction, frequency isolation, and other traditional processing methods. So what I did was I separated Vicky, the CTO dispatcher, from Warren and the audio originating from the boat so that I can concentrate more closely on what was happening behind and around Warren, pretty much on the boat. And I specifically chose not to rely on AI because aggressive AI enhancements and voice isolation tools can sometimes introduce artifacts and distort the speech or create ambiguity around the sounds that were originally present. And for something this serious, I wanted my processing to remain as conservative as possible. You'll also notice time code and dialogue written on the side of the screen and pop up during each segment. That dialogue represents what I personally hear as an audio engineer while processing and repeatedly reviewing these sections. I'm pretty much providing it as a listening reference, not as a declaration that my interpretation is the only possible interpretation. And that's important. I want you to listen for yourself, use headphones if you have them, listen closely, and decide with your own ears what you believe is being said. You can also return to the original unprocessed recording and compare it directly with what you're hearing here. You'll also notice that my time code may not match the regular timestamp on the original uploaded video. And that's because I'm working inside a professional post-production timeline, a digital audio workstation, basically using SMPTE time code, which in film, that's displayed in hours, minutes, seconds, and frames. Film and TV timelines are completely different from timestamps that you see when you're watching regular videos or when you're watching a movie and you hit pause. So basically the time code on the screen is there to identify the precise location within my working session, not to represent the elapsed timestamp displayed by the original video player. And I hope that makes sense. For this first video, I'm sharing only approximately 37 seconds of the call. I originally intended to continue much further, but once I separated the dispatcher from the boat and started concentrating exclusively on the background dialogue, what I believed I was hearing became extremely difficult for me to process emotionally, and I needed to take a mental break. But I wanted to release this portion because some of the details that stood out most to me occur very early in the call, like right at the top of the call. And so I'm gonna let the audio play. Read my transcription if you want to reference, but don't allow it to determine what you hear. I want you to listen first, listen again, compare it with the original recording, and then judge it with your own ears. I hope this breakdown helps.
This has sparked intense discussion online. Many people following this case are comparing this audio to previous public accounts of what happened that day. Some have questioned whether the timing of the emergency call matches earlier statements that have been discussed publicly. While the audio adds another piece to the timeline, it does not by itself establish what happened to Nolan or who, if any, may be responsible. But some eyes have turned to someone by the name of Bart. This recording is drawing a lot of attention. Instead of providing clear answers, it appears to leave many people with even more questions. In my opinion, there should be some arrests happening really soon because this audio supposedly has been authenticated, and it clearly sounds like Nolan got on that boat and he died on that boat. As more evidence and official information become available, I'll continue covering this case and separating confirmed facts from speculation. After hearing this audio, what stood out to you the most? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Houston Foodie 713 for more breaking news and true crime updates.